Good morning. I just got done with a workout and I had some thoughts that I wanted to share with you all. Um, Today's a big day for me. It's November 22nd and it marks 9 years since I've had alcohol. And which actually coincides with one of the biggest drinking days of the year, and which was one of my favorite drinking days of the year, was the night before Thanksgiving. And the funny thing is that Thanksgiving is one of my mom's favorite holidays, and we used to get pretty banged up on the night before, so which means I would show up to her house the next day, feeling pretty hungover. She used to. She came up with a rule once for us that no hoodies and no hangovers was her thing. So because I used to just kind of hide my hood, maybe have maybe a little hair of the dog, maybe a nap on the couch, something like that. But I just wasn't present because alcohol was taking me out of that, but I can proudly say that I've given her 9 consecutive Thanksgivings with no hoodies and no hangovers, and that accounts for something for me, because I do this. I've done this all for me. It's 3,280 something days that I chose me and not alcohol. And the beauty of it is that by doing that for myself, it overflows and it affects everybody around me. My mom and my relationship with her, and my rest of my family, of course, and mainly Michelle. To not have to be able to remove that thing that's been controlling me, because that's what alcohol really does to guys like me. It's an obsession. Once I pop, I can't stop. I think about it all the time. I'll be drinking a beer and I'm thinking about the next one, or where I'm going to get more, and it truly is like some sort of disease, but and it affects everybody else too, like the kids. Like, now I know that they don't know me as a drinker anymore, because they were maybe too young or whatever. And Emily was like really little when I quit, not even a year old. But I just can't help but think that if I still was trying to drink and lie to myself about it, and go that route, I don't think I'd be able to be doing the things that I'm doing. I wouldn't have this connection. I wouldn't have this relationship with them. And, the benefits are just, they just come from everywhere, everywhere, my health, my, physical health, emotional, mental health, all of that sort of stuff, my financial health, and everything. I just was dumping money away, and then, it's just tenfold, a better way of living for me anyway. Some people, it's not so much, but thing is that there's not a big defining moment, where I said, okay, like I didn't have a big accident, or I didn't, nobody gave me an ultimatum. It was just, I don't have this like crazy story that I used to hear, that when I was forced to go to the AA meetings because of court or whatever. Like, I heard these people's stories and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like that's horrible. Like their rock bottoms were just like, oh my God, like you were homeless under a bridge and you did this and you rolled your car over 10 times and killed a bunch of people. It wasn't anything like that for me. It was just, me kind of being a functioning, if you will, alcoholic. And, but I think that's just more relatable to people, that's more, like it's relatable, because it's more people can like identify with that sort of stuff, where maybe it was, you know, some of the stuff that I was doing, you know, that other people do, you know, like the nips, you know, throwing them out the window, or sneaking a little bit here, or maybe knowing that maybe I shouldn't, you know, be drinking today, but I'm gonna anyway, you know, like the day drinking. Like everybody knows that it's not a great idea to start drinking beer at 9 a.m. on a Saturday, you know, especially if you got to go to work at 4 on that Saturday, you know, whatever. But just kind of, you know, one of them things that needed to happen. I needed to pull the plug, and I couldn't have done it without the people around me, and without all of this sort of stuff that I have. You know, I don't know, like, just one of the things that I do, you know, is I reflect a lot. You know, I reflect on those sort of things, like the things that are embarrassing to me, or the things that that I had done or I was doing, you know, to my health, to my family, to my friends, you know. I think of that, and I also think of like where you know, where I could be, where it could have led me, you know, health wise, you know, mentally, physically, emotionally, all that sort of stuff, you know, and I'm thankful that I was able to recognize the road that I was on, and take a different direction, you know, and you know, stuff like that. And I think that not enough people, you know, see that they are in it as well. You know, I see a lot of people around me at work and stuff that, you know, that I would like to just, you know, wake them up, you know, and say, hey man, you know, there's a whole, like, better life out there, you know, and it doesn't have to be like this, you know, in that you can choose. And that's what I did, is I chose myself, and I chose my family. And you know, I don't know, it's one of them things that I guess I just wanted to share this, you know. I have pictures and stuff, like, of the girls and of my family that I look at a lot, and I'm so thankful that I have them, and that I'm not where I could have been, you know, and that I am now. You know, I'm not perfect by any means, but every day I work hard, you know, to be the man that Michelle deserves, and the man that my kids deserve, and the son that my mom deserves, and just the person that I deserve to be, you know, that I know that I can be, because I just know I have more in me, you know. I have more than what I had thought that I had, you know. There's defining moments, you know, that I can go on and on about, where I felt that way, you know. And God, it's just grateful, man. I'm just so thankful to be able to be given the second chance at life. Really am. I have a great relationship with everybody, with my girlfriend, with the kids, and my dad, which is fucking phenomenal to be able to do this, guys. Really is. Anyway, if there's, you know, I don't know if this helps anybody, if this makes sense, you know, I don't know. But you just gotta really want it, I guess, which is what I did. I really, really, really wanted it. I knew what I wanted, but I also knew what I didn't want, you know. And I think that's really, really important to consider. I didn't want to be, you know, a distant dad, you know, I didn't want to be controlled by that shit anymore. I want to be in the driver's seat, and it's hard for me to say this, sorry. But here I am, you know, 9 fucking years, man. 9 years. So, I don't know. If there's, you know, anything that I could do, I guess, anything I could say for anyone to help support them in any sort of thing, whether it's drinking or alcohol or relationships. You know, I'm not a professional at any of this stuff. I'm just an ordinary guy doing the work and sharing it at this point. You know, never thought I'd be sharing the shit, you know. But here I am, you know, and I'm gonna show you guys something that helps me a lot. And I have this on my had this on my toolbox at my job too. That guy right there, it's a happy guy, thankful. So I'm gonna let this one go. And thanks for listening. 9 years, fucking awesome. And here's to the next year and the next 9 years, the next 10 years, and the next day. You know, I'm not gonna drink today. And you know, thanks for listening. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and talk to you soon.